it's Riley here, and today I'm going to share a few tips with you on herding animals. It can be extremely tricky, especially when it comes to cows and sheep, so I feel like I've gathered some tips for you. I will also share a few locations where the animals can be found, so if you're interested, please keep on watching. So here we are at Starshine Ranch. It is actually my home stable, so it is pretty easy for me to access it. The first thing I like to do each morning is just ride around the ranch and try to find all of the animals. Once I have found one, I make sure to memorize the location so I can come back to it later. I like to find all of the animals first without actually clicking on any of them, so I save myself some time because I don't have to run to Mary that many times. And here I can already see a white little donkey. It is so adorable. So as you can see, I am not going to click on it. I'm just gonna continue on and search for the remaining animals. I love the donkey so much, and I can already see one more there. And a cow? That's pretty surprising. I've never actually found so many animals in one area before, so that's pretty good. I'm not complaining at all. So now I just have to find the last animal, and here I have found it. It is a little foal. And what I like to do after finding all of the animals is I try to remember all the animals that I have found, so I can click on the ones that will follow me. So these are the donkeys, the foals, and the chickens. The cows and the sheep don't actually follow you. You have to follow them, which makes it a bit more time consuming and a bit harder. So I am now just clicking on the quest, and I'm going back to the two donkeys so I can click on them as well and can bring them back to Mary. I have actually just realized that this horse is actually maxed, so I will lose all of the XP that I was supposed to collect today, but it is fine. I didn't actually notice this until clicking on the quest. So now I'm just clicking on the last donkey. And we're on our way back to Mary. I like doing this because I save myself so much time. If you think about it, I would have to go back to Mary 4 times a day. Where is the foal? Did I lose it? Oh no, okay, it's in between the donkeys. Oh my god, I got so scared. I really didn't want to restart the quest. So, anyways, you would have to go back to Mary 4 times a day. But this way, if you, let's say, find 2 donkeys and a foal, you can make things so much easier for yourself. It's so amazing. I have now come back to the cow, and what I like to do is I just click on it and start walking behind it. I also sped up the clip a little bit so you don't have to watch me struggle for that long. And I basically just let the cow or the sheep do its thing and just walk in front of me. They also tend to walk on top of mountains and walk into buildings, and if you can't actually access them anymore, you just have to run away and go back to the place where you found it, and then you can restart. And I also found that once you restart the quest way too many times, the animal will get laggy and you might have to log out and then log back in again, but it's fine. And if the animal is about to walk into a mountain or a building, you just have to make sure that you walk next to it, and it will basically just start walking in the direction you want it to walk. So it's not that hard. So now that we have found all of the animals, I'm going to show you a few locations and my way of trying to find the animals. I usually do this every day and it's super easy. After leaving my home stable, I make my way to the entrance of the ranch and continue on to this fence. I have found chickens here, so it's worth checking out, and it can vary daily, so you really never know when you will find animals and where. And now I'm just riding around the area we have previously found the donkeys and the cow. And then I like to go around the mountains and check out all the bushes and the trees. If you don't have that much time to do quests, I would also suggest you check this area out first, because it is one of the most common areas where you can find animals. And when the quest first came out, this was the only area I found animals at. So yeah, after that I ride around the sandpit and the mine, and I make my way back to the ranch. There is this area above the riding area, arena, whatever it's called, and it's really close to the mailbox. Although it is not the exact same entrance, it is pretty close, and it's definitely worth checking out. Also, the area behind it is also worth checking out, and this area is what I'm talking about. It's pretty cute. And then I just ride around the river and also make sure to check the beach. And once again, if you don't have that much time, I would also suggest you check this whole area out as well, because this is where the apple trees are, and that is an also very common place for animals to be, and they are usually chilling around the trees and near these rocks. So you can basically check out two areas in one go, and you don't have to spend that much time on questing. Although herding animals from this area can be pretty challenging. If you found animals here, it is pretty hard to bring them back to Mary, because there are rocks and mountains all around, so there is a chance that they will get stuck in the mountains. And after the apple trees, I just ride on the hill, and there is this tomb, and I just go around it, and that basically concludes my whole tour. So that concludes today's video. If you guys have any other suggestions or tips on herding animals, please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below so others can read it. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!